Check this tree out. And this is what British soldiers, when they're training in the jungles of Belize, call the tree. You can see why. Look, if you reach out, try and grab hold of that, you're gonna know all about it. But it's also known, this tree is a give and take tree. And like so much in the jungle, it has a bad side, which is all of these spikes and thorns, but it also has a good side. So if you did reach out and grab that, you chew a bit of it, and then put that straight onto where you've been pricked by this stuff. And it's like so much in the jungle, you know, you might look at it and think everything here is just out to get you. But if you know what you're doing, you can use it also to help you. So yes, it's a tree, but it's also pretty cool. Come in, come close. Nice, steady, nice and steady. We've got a serious, proper sized snake here. Go no closer, no closer. See him? And that is a big boa constrictor. He's not like me being this close. And this guy is gonna feed off small mammals, rats, rodents, monkeys, and he is a formidable predator. Constrictor, if he gets round you, he's gonna try and wrap around and just squeeze the life out of what he's after. I'm going to avoid the head and try to get hold of it by the tail. There we go. Well, they always say that snakes don't brush their teeth. And you can not only smell it from here, but if it got hold of you, even if the bite didn't kill you, it's gonna get infected. And that's how you end up in a lot of trouble. But there's a lot of meat on this snake. I'm gonna take the risk. This is one shot you wanna get right. It's dead, but with snakes, you can't afford to take any risks. The only way you can really be certain is just to go through that spinal column. And that is a good length of snake. And it's gonna be good dinner. But man, my heart is thumping. I want to gut the snake immediately to prevent any of the meat becoming infected. And then once you're through it all, you can then start taking the guts out. The snake's guts contain half-digested food, feces and parasites. And in a big boa constrictor, there is a lot of guts. The boa's digestive system can make up a third of its body weight, and that's weight I don't want to be carrying. Okay, let's get moving. This is where you don't want to bump into his big brother. Dead in a stem from the cahoon palm should take a spark. There we go. Everything's damp here, so this fire requires special attention. Good fire making is all about looking after the fire when it's little. If you do that, it'll then look after you when it grows big. Okay, let's get this snake cooked up. I'm gonna roast the boa meat skewered on green sticks so they don't burn. Now, I once heard a story about a guy who fell asleep in his jungle shelter and he had his arm hanging down from the bed platform. And he woke up in the morning with a really numb arm and looked down, and a boa constrictor during the night actually swallowed all of his arm all the way up to the shoulder. And when they eventually killed the snake and peeled it off him, the stomach juices had actually started to digest the man's fingers. And I always used to think that was a bit of a jungle myth of a story. But when you come across a boa constrictor as big as I have today, you do start to wonder. It's been cooking for 35 minutes. The flesh has turned white. It's ready to eat. And actually, when you get down to the skeleton, It's actually quite bony. It's a bit like jungle spare ribs. As darkness falls, the forest takes on a new face. Now the predators become active.